Hello guys, this is treatment time. This is chicken.
Τι λες. Κοίτα. Την πίτα την αφήνει.
It's chicken with some pie and we're eating the chicken but not too much. We have secured the two pieces and we take the extra piece. These two are ours, no one can take them from us. Now, let's move on to Wolf.
Ετοιμάζει, Γιάννη.
And here we have Wolf.
Έλα, Γολφάκο. Σιγά σιγά.
Double the size in just 2 weeks. And you don't have to clean the plates either.
Δες μου τώρα και το χεράκι. Το χεράκι. Το χεράκι. Το χεράκι.
What a dog. Wolf? Wolf!
Ρε κι άλλο δεν έμαγε. Δηλαδή δεν γίνεται εδώ. Τα χέρια μου. Τα γλύφει καλά καλά.
Oh boy. So, let's go and see what we have to do with the model. Here we are. Now, before we begin to do the planking, we have to do some work over to the deck, but also do some work over to the side. First of all, we have to clear this piece here that is exceeded, and also sand down a little bit here to make everything smooth. I have cut open the bow at 5 millimeters. Here is going the stem, and I'm pretty sure that I need to sand down a little bit more this piece here and this piece here. I have something is bothering me here, but I will proceed as the instructions say, and it's nothing that I cannot fix later on. Here you can see we have some gaps. This is a guide. This is a guide for the wood strips. This is the first wood strip that's going to be on, and this is a guide. You can see that it's perfect. When you place another one above or below, you can see that the one that it's inside the guide, it's lower. So something is not right. Okay, I will proceed as the instructions say, and if when I get to the point of the second planking, maybe I will put another one above like that and sand it down. Maybe this is 2 millimeters. Maybe I'll find one of 1 millimeter and to put above, and everything will be fine. We will do that when the time comes. Perhaps that's the way I'm going to do it. But before starting, like I said, let's do some sanding. Let me sand it and I'll get back to you. Did some extra sanding. Also over here, it's smooth, and I'm ready to place the first one. I have the soldering iron on. I'm waiting for the temperature to raise and reach the heat point that I need. But until then, let's take some measurements. Let's pretend that this is perfect. Okay. Let's see now where we need to bend. Let's do some marking here. So here we need bending. And this piece must go all the way over here, like that. So I will have to cut it after this one, but that will be something to do much later. Let's see what's happening in the front. So from here we need to do the bending. And of course all the way. So this is the front. Let me do some marks here, so I will know where to start and when I have done the measurements. Okay. Now I'm waiting for the soldering iron to heat up, and also I'm going to put this inside the water bowl. The bowl with the water to make it wet. So, give me a moment. Let's begin. Let me take the glass out of the way. Here is the piece that goes over to the bow. You can see the arrow. This is a very soft wood, so it will bend easily. All you have to do is keep it always wet. Now it's dry. Now it's wet again. Let me see how it goes. We need a little more. A little more over here. Let me check. Oh, it's perfect. But also we have the stern. So, wetting the piece. And we start bending around here. always wet. Don't let the wood dry. Let me check. Oh, perfect. Just a little bit here. So, let me move the camera and put the first wood spawn. You probably have noticed, if you have seen my other series by now, that I'm not using nails. I don't like nails. Even though this is a double planked hull and you can use nails, I won't. Because when it's time to sand it down, you have a big problem. Also, by using nails to a hull like this, which has no support, you might end up with some twisting. It's very hard to be done, but with the nails it's easier because of the forces that you are applying. I'm using pins. These pins. These pins is for modeling and they are perfect. They leave a very small hole that it's barely noticeable and easy to cover with wood putty. Also with that way I can do one side of the hull first and then the other with no twisting hulls, and I make a mark of that for all those people who think that you get a twisted hull if you do it like this. No, you're wrong. I have made 22 or 23 wooden ships up to now and never had a twisted hull with this way. I have left out some woods that are going to be placed over here and also over here. We'll do that later. Let's put on the first two wood planks and then we'll do that. Now let's begin. The marks are over here. So first, cyanoacrylic glue. As you can see, the wood is absorbing the glue and you must be thirsty. The first one is always crucial for everything else. If this one is done with the wrong way, you will have a problem. I must use pins even here. Sorry for that, guys. Let me put white glue in all the wood strips and I'll get back to you. Done. Now I will throw on another one on the other side because it's the first wood strip, and I'll get back to you to do some more work. Got it. Both sides. Now it must stay there so the glue will dry. In the meantime, let's put some frames over here and over here the bow. Here you can see we have a small curve. So definitely we need some bending. I'm seeing something here that I do not like. I have read the instructions. I'm pretty sure that this part over here gets some extra coat of wood strip, but I haven't seen anything about the interior of the bar works, and definitely I do not like them like that. So I will check again. If I don't see anything on the interior, I see a photo over there. Let's see. It says piece 42. Let's see what the 42 is. It is not. So I'm going to use some strips like the ones I use on the deck on the interior of the bulwarks to make it look better, of course. After all, it's 0.5 millimeters thick, so no problem no problem at all. I definitely see the outside, but there's nothing on the inside. Even though I can tell you that in some of the pictures I see that probably there is a lining, an internal lining. But okay, don't know if there is or isn't. I'm going to throw on an internal lining. I'm not sure if I will do that now. It's not that easy. Okay, let's proceed with the pieces here. This piece is walnut, it's 2x4. We need to sand it before cutting it. Alright, we have 3 pieces here. We have to make sure that this stays open and oh boy, sawdust. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces over here. Okay, let's begin with. It's hard to calculate like that. Over like that, it's much better. Even though this is hard enough. Oh, perfect. All right. a little bit small. Alright, let me do the rest and the front one and I'll get back to you. And here we are. These pieces are in position. Also these pieces, of course, here we need a little sanding, but not at the moment. We have plenty of time to do that later. So now I'm going to do some inside planking with these wood strips. There's nothing special about that, just throw them on, make sure that the holes are open and cut them in the proper size. And I will show you the finishing result in the next video. So guys, thank you very much for being here with me. This was Planking Beginnings. This was the first wood strip on each side, of course. We will continue. We have a lot of planking to do here. This one is a little bit different than the others since we began the first wood strip at the middle of the hull. So it requires a different approach, but nothing hard, nothing that won't give us a perfect outcome. Here we have the manager to be sleeping. Maybe managers do that, don't know. Yeah. Let's stretch. Changing beds. All right. Of course, you realize some pets are in order, so I have to do that. Thank you guys for being here with me. Don't forget the super thanks ability, and I hope to see you in our next video.